This guitar is listed on eBay. The details will be within the listing, but it's a Takamine EAN10-12. They don't make this particular model anymore. It's a solid cedar top, so it's got a lovely tone for a 12 string. It mellows out slightly what would be the jangliness of the strings to give a full-bodied, rich tone. It used to be owned by a folk singer and country singer up in Scotland, and he did this design on it. So this is a one of a kind. It's burnt in very lightly with some kind of wood tool, and he's got this design of like a kind of lizard thing or a gecko or something, and a butterfly down here. It's made up of lots of little dots. Gives it a kind of Celtic-y look, but so one of a kind. I don't know if you can see that there. The strings go right through the bridge. Here they feed through the bridge. It's a real solid construction, brand new at the time. This guitar was around about £950,000. It comes with a Takamine original hard case. It's got the Graph X preamp, Takamine Graph X preamp, that's what it says along the bottom there in small. What you can do with this one, you've got the bass, middle and treble sliders. You also have here an exciter on the far end, and when you put this up it gives a kind of almost a chorusy type effect. Really, when you're plugged in, accents certain frequencies within the guitar and gives it a great chorusy effect. You can check the battery with the little button here, which tells you whether the battery's okay or not. And then the volume, a nice little touch. This volume knob here, which you can turn, you can put it to set it to a certain point. You push it in and it clips back in, so it can't be adjusted, can't be moved. So if you're switching between guitars into one amp, this is really important. You can set that so it works nicely, put it back in, it's not going to get adjusted. When you pick up the guitar, plug it into the same amp, it will be at the volume that you left it at. One of the most beautiful necks I've played on a guitar, rosewood fretboard. The back of it, and it probably won't show up on this video, it's just so rich. When I got this guitar, I say I bought it second-hand myself, but when I opened it up, the case, this was just, it astounded me. It's just such a rich neck, very smooth. You can see every part of the richness of the grain of the wood, and the trim actually up the side, there is a darker wood trim. It's just fractionally darker up the side here. It's beautifully done with hardly any seam at all. Gold tuners, gold plated tuners with Takamine written on the back of them. There we go, the Takamine logo. Let's have a little bit of a listen then. Some finger picking. A little bit of rhythm for you, using a pick now. go.